This is Game of Thrones Book of the Stranger, and if you don't like what people say, burn them! As long as you're fireproof. Oh, Lord, I love Khaleesi. But, the Targaryens are gonna be awesome. Also, another thing. Jon Snow, my lord, all he wants to do is go south and retire someplace warm. That's all he wants to do. But first his sister comes asking him to help, or saying, where will you go? And Jon Snow says, well, where will we go? Saying that they're going to go together. And even the Red Woman also says that she's going to join Jon Snow. And that woman protecting Sansa looks like she's going to be sticking with her also. Yeah. Jon Snow just wants to leave. He wants to retire someplace warm. He doesn't want to fight anymore. He's done fighting. And Sansa coming in, I thought, ah, crap, this is what's going to make him want to stay, isn't it? But no, he still says, we're going to leave. We're going to find somewhere nice and warm. We don't need to stay here. We don't need to worry about anything else. We're going to go find someplace really nice and warm. But then, I'm going to do Jon Snow's arc first because Jon Snow's my favorite. But then, even after that bit, Jon Snow then gets a letter from freaking Ramses, Joffrey 2.0, I remember that one dude's name, Joffrey 2.0, saying, hey, yeah, we're gonna kill you if you don't give me back your sister, and if you don't give me back your sister, I'm gonna screw her in front of I'm gonna screw her, and all my men are gonna screw her while in front of you before I kill you and kill everyone else. So yeah, you send your sister, please. Bye. Of course, that's not going to happen. And Jon Snow tells the wildlings, how many men do you have? Or the leader, and he's like, I have 2,000. And he's like, great. And Sansa says, well, go to the other houses and ask them for help. Ask them to get their men, because you're the true war of the North. You have the true blood. You can do this. And so it looks like that's probably what he's going to do. And I'm scared because the last Stark that freaking brought all those bannermen of the North together had a very bad wedding. But yeah, I'm just like, oh, Jon, you just came back. Don't tell me they're going to try to pull. You're going to die next. You're going to die again because F the audience. F you, audience. Jon Snow's going to die. Actually, you know what? That's probably what's going to happen. Jon Snow's probably going to die again, and the Red Woman's going to bring him back again. And every time he dies and comes back, he's going to take a little piece of his soul away from him. But yeah, so Jon now has to go save his younger brother. Oh, so the guy said that I have your little brother, and I'll kill him and whatnot. So now Jon's gonna have to go get some bannermen together, get the wildlings together, and they're gonna head south to go fight Winterfell. Fight Joffrey 2.0. Trying to think. There was a little bit about Cersei saying that now they have a plan to kill the his name the High Sparrow, but I'm still gonna call him the Pope wannabe. The wannabe Pope or wannabe Jesus. Yeah, they have a plan to kill him, so good. Or at least to capture him, so good. Even though the king could have just said, hey, guys, tell his two, robed guards, and then just kill him, please. And thank you. But yeah, that happens. They have a plan, which is probably going to come in next episode. And then trying to think. I'm trying to summarize everything down real quick. Khaleesi, basically, Captain Flint, or the guy who likes her, who has the stone on his arm now, him and that other guy are kind of going at it with each other, and I would kind of love an entire episode with just these two talking back at each other, because it's just hilarious. We're like the guy with the women's swords, he's just like, why would I, like, they're arguing, it's like if you, after this you can kill me if you want. He's like, why would I want to kill you? If I kill you, I'm the guy who killed an old man. If you kill me, I'm the guy who died by an old man. So either way, it looks bad on me. He's just such full of himself, such an a-hole, but I love him. And his knives are awesome. The best characters have, like, the awesomest swords. What is it? Oathkeeper for, the girl who protects the woman who protects Sansa, Captain Phasma. This dude with his women's sword pommels. And, of course, Jon Snow with Longclaw. Or was it Long? Yeah, it's Longclaw, I think it's called. Also, I was trying to look up stuff about that on the wiki. I thought the pommel was supposed to be a bear, but he said it looked more like a wolf. But in the thing, it says that he replaced the pommel from a bear to a wolf. So I don't know if the show has a different type of style. I don't know. Because I also looked up, like, different versions of the sword, and, like, some of them have, like, a wolf, like a perfect, like, wolf face that's different from the show, or like a different kind of wolf head on it. So I'm guessing that's from the books, and some people have made, like, versions from the books that are different from the show, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Tyrion set up a deal with the slavers, masters, whatever. He said he'll give the other slave cities seven years time to abolish slavery. And honestly, the way Tyrion sets everything up, I kind of like, where he's trying to say, well, yeah, I know it is bad that people are still gonna be enslaved for 7 years. Yes, that's terrible. But in a sense, it does kind of make sense what he's saying. He said the Khaleesi took away slavery overnight, and she thought everything would be fine. Or not everything would be fine, but she didn't put anything in order or a system in order to replace slavery for the city. And I love what he says. He's like, "You people can live without slavery. I've lived in a place without slavery that hasn't had slavery for years." And I was richer than all of you. And that was funny. And yeah, if they put a system in place where these people can still make their money and all that, it would kind of make sense. Like, okay, we really don't need slaves because we can still make tons of money and still not need them. I kind of like how I kind of like that. Like, Tyrion's trying to work with them a bit. But Grey Worm saying that you think you're playing them, but they're going to play you or whatnot. And oh yeah, Captain Flint and the guy with the sword, the women's swords, get into the Drogo City, and I forgot what the fudge they were called. I think it was, no, Drogo's the guy, but I'm going to call it the horse people. They break into the horse people's place. The guy stabs a dude when they get into a fight because they're trying to pass themselves off as merchants, and one guy's like, "You're not merchants." And he tells one of the guys to run to go get the others, and the guy with the knives, because they had to take their weapons off because if they have weapons, they'll be attacked on sight. But if they don't have weapons, they could kind of pass as merchants. It doesn't work, and so the guy with the knives ran after the other one. And when he started running after the other guy to stop him from alerting other people, I'm just thinking, man, I hate chase missions in video games. Just Assassin's Creed, fudge, dang it! But he stops him before then, choking him out. Then Captain Flint fights that big dude, and he's fighting him, and then the big guy just throws Captain Flint on the ground, and Captain Flint looks like he's about done, but then he grabs some dirt and throws it, trying to hit the dude in the eyes. it completely misses to the point where the big guy's like, and Captain Flint's like, gosh dang. And the guy's about to choke out Captain Flint until a knife went through the dude's neck, and it turns out the dude with the knives actually kept one of his knives on him. This knife they said he's very attached to. Which also, I love when he kissed it. He kisses that at one point and just kisses the butt of the woman. I'm just like, that's pretty funny. But stabs him, that's it. And he smashes the dude's head in to hide the blade wound. And the Khaleesi is being told by the widow saying, "Oh, you're gonna if you're not one of us, you're gonna die," whatever, and stuff like that. But then she says that she has to use the bathroom, so she leaves with another girl who's gonna watch her. And as they're walking, like, she starts telling the girl, like, basically like she can join her if they escape and stuff like that. And then Captain Flint and the dude with the knives finds them, and instead of running away, Khaleesi says, after hearing this one girl talk about how the only way she's gonna leave is when she dies and is turned to ash, Khaleesi goes, "I got an idea. Trust me," and tells them their plan, which then leads them to her trial in front of all the other cows or Drogos or whatever they're called. And she basically says, "Yeah, all you men are weak. You fight little villages and all that stuff." Which they're kind of like if you mix Native Americans with Vikings, in a sense. Like, they pillage and plunder, but they don't really go too far out until later on, where they actually do start going across the oceans and stuff like that. But I love how Khaleesi does. She just goes, "You all are weak men. You're just stupid weak men. I am strong. I will rule as their greatest Khaleesi," or whatever it is, ever, or Drogo ever. And they all laugh like, "Ah, yeah, that's funny. We're gonna kill you now." But she goes, "No, you're not." Knocks over one of the fire pillars, starts setting the place on wooden house on fire. Like, "Oh no, what the fuck?" She starts knocking all the fire down. Fire just starts consuming the thing. They're all just running, trying to run for the door, but they're locked it because Captain Flint and Knife Dude blocked it. And they're all just burning. She just burns. She just sets the place on fire. Everyone gathers around the building. "What the fuck is going on?" And of course, she walks out completely naked because of course the clothes all burned off. And she stands out in front of them all, and they all just basically what I thought like the Wildlings were gonna do with Jon Snow. They all freaking kneeled. They all kneeled. Captain Flint kneeled. The dude with the knives kneeled. They all kneeled to her, and then they went to Jon Snow. Then that's when they went to Jon Snow. That's when they cut to Jon Snow. But that's awesome. And now basically she has all of the freaking northern wild, all the horse people as her subjects now. So within 3 days, I'll say around 3 days from being taken away from the dragons, she has now conquered the horse people and basically quadrupled her army. So yeah, she has enough to where she can leave the Unsullied in frickin' the city, except for me, leave some of the Drogos people just like, "You all are going to defend here." Or, no, you, the Unsullied, you're going to stay here, maybe take a few with me. All you horse people, we're going to get on our ships, and we're going to go take over Westeros. And now she basically can. Honestly, she's probably one of the only characters, like, if she dies, that would be completely shocking. But that is one of the only characters where I say, one, you're not a Stark, so you have a great chance of living. Because everyone who bears the name Stark gets the living crap kicked out of them, has the worst things happen to them. Arya and Jon Snow, yeah, Jon Snow died, but he came back. Yeah, Arya got enslaved, I guess, kind of, for a little bit. But she was able to get out of there. They're fine. I'll say they're alright. And Arya, I say because Arya kind of loses her name, becoming the no one. And yeah, she loses her eyes, but she gets them back and gains some awesome skills from it. Yeah, but those two are like, yeah, some bad things have happened to them, but they're kind of still doing pretty well. Sansa, she gets betrayed, screwed without her permission. I won't say the R word because that might be a trigger word. That might be a trigger word for some people, so sorry. I won't say it, but yeah, she just gets a lot of bad things happen to her. The other kid has Wolf killed. One kid has no legs anymore. Their father died. It was the first Stark to say, yeah, Stark's kind of a cursed name. Guess you guys didn't know that. You might want to change it very quickly. Red Wedding for the other one. Bad things happen to Starks is what I'm trying to say. But I will say about this show, at least it gives it to where these, not bad guys, but these, the people who we want to see dead really, they try to make, they do make it really well when they do die. But, yeah, and also, that was the last episode, but yeah. Yeah, it was a really good episode. It was a really good episode. Jon Snow is just saying, look, I just want to go rest somewhere. I just want to go lay down. I'm tired of fighting. I am done fighting. I do not want to fight him. Which one? I can understand. One, people might call him a wuss or something. I don't care because this man gave his life already. He died. And now it's a kind of a matter of question like, well, fudge, I freaking died. I screwed up. I did one of the worst screw-ups ever, trying to screw-ups ever, freaking, not bringing the wildlings in, but trusting those idiots. What can I do now? He probably had some very big trust issues now. But in the end, so I can understand him wanting to take a break. I can still understand him walking away from this. He doesn't want to fight anymore. He's done fighting. Honestly, I kind of actually what it might happen is this is like best case scenario. Khaleesi, during at some point in time, Khaleesi and Jon Snow are going to learn that they're cousins, or possibly, no, I don't think brothers, sister, but they're going to learn they're cousins, and Khaleesi's going to die. Khaleesi's going to die, but she's going to leave, before she dies, she's going to leave everything to Jon. Give all her armies, give everything to Jon Snow. Hopefully they just, some things to show like, oh yeah, that they like each other and stuff like that. Not like, but, cousins, like family. They're like the last family they have of each other. And like, I hope it's kind of like, her going, this is your army now, or finish it. And like she dies, but they leaves all that, and then Jon Snow is the one who leads the charge for the final battle, with all of the armies, for him being of Stark blood and Targaryen blood. I kind of hope that's how it's going to end. Or at some point, Jon Snow is going to be put through fire. Jon Snow is going to be put through fire also, so that he doesn't burn either. I think that'd be kind of cool. And also, I do like when Jon Snow and Sansa are first talking again after such a long time. And one, I like when they hug when they first meet, but then like they're talking, like saying how Sansa was a jerk to Jon Snow just because he was the half brother, and she even asked like, "Can you forgive me?" And Jon Snow's like, "There's nothing to forgive." And Sansa goes, "Will you forgive me?" He's like, "Fine, I'll forgive you." Like, I can honestly see them being brother and sister, and it was really awesome. But epic episode. I want to watch the rest of them. Dang, it's already 12 a.m. But the 26th, Wednesday, so you know when I'm recording these. But it's a really good episode. Definitely check it out. I think I have like 2 more episodes to watch, but pretty freaking good. Either way, thank you all so much for watching. Go watch your videos that I've done. Please click the link in the description below. Please check out all my videos. Hopefully you enjoy these reviews. Hopefully you enjoy this all. Please click the link in the description below for my other videos that I've done. Please check out all my videos. Tell me other shows you might want me to review and stuff like that. I'll see what I can do. But either way, thank you for watching. Check out all my videos, or other games you want to play. I think I'm gonna continue. I think I'm gonna start playing the Game of Thrones video game again, the Telltales one. I'm gonna do it each chapter, like each session. I'm gonna do like each chapter, so like an hour's long episodes and stuff like that. So instead of just doing how I did last time, where I did like 20 minutes each one, that's gonna take forever. I'll rather just do them all within each one. But yeah, just so you know, the Game of Thrones show is freaking awesome, and I cannot wait to see more. But either way, thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out more videos that I've done, please click the description below. Please check out all my videos. And I'm trying to think, is there anything else I left? Because there's I had to edit. I'm pretty sure I'm going to edit. I haven't edited yet, but I'm going to edit something that's the last episode that I missed. But either way, thank you for watching. You probably have seen it already. But thank you for watching. Whichever videos I don't, click the description below. Please check out all my videos, and we will see you later.